You're scrolling through party photos, people you know, having fun, without you, and you feel nothing, no jealousy, just relief. Because while they're out there performing friendship, you're home, in your space, in the world you built, after realizing fitting in was never going to happen. You're proud, but late at night, did I build a sanctuary or just a cage? Here's what nobody tells you. Building your own world isn't always freedom. Sometimes it's healing. Sometimes it's just hiding. Scientists found that rejection feels like physical pain. So stopping trying to fit in isn't rebellion. It's a body that learned, I'd rather be alone than break again. I'm going to show you 5 signs that explain the world you built. And by the end, one question that changes everything. By sign 2, you'll know if you're in a sanctuary or a prison. If this already feels too close, you're in the right place.
Sign number 5. You chose relationships that never reject you. You didn't choose interests. You chose predictable relationships that never reject you. Books, games, art, projects, they stopped being hobbies. They became who you are. Other people have friend groups that define them. You have interests. Deep, consuming interests that fill the space where belonging used to hurt. Your brain didn't learn to love things more. It learned that things are safer than people. If your hobbies feel more real than friendships ever did, you're not weird. You found the only relationship that wouldn't leave. But when your entire identity is built on what you do alone, you forget how to be a person with other people. Sign number 4. Your room became your universe. You made your space perfect. The lighting, the sounds, everything designed to not require explaining or defending. Other people's rooms are where they sleep. Yours is a world. When the outside feels overwhelming, your brain craves control. So you built a space where you set all the rules. Your room isn't just comfortable, it's the only place your nervous system can rest. If your room feels more like home than anywhere else, you built what the world refused to give you. But when one room becomes your entire universe, the universe starts shrinking. Sign number 3. Online became where you exist. You found communities online, people who share your weirdness, and for the first time, you felt seen. Your online friends know you better than your family. Your online world knows your thoughts, but your offline world never touched your hands. The screen holds your secrets. The room where you sleep holds none. Online spaces let you filter for your kind of weird. This isn't fake connection, it's real. Sometimes more real than anything you've had. If your online friends are your real friends, you found your people, the only way that worked. But there's a difference between connection through screens and connection that holds you when words stop working.
Sign number 2. You're proud, but you're lonely. You're proud of what you built, your world, your space, your life that needs no approval. Most days, that's enough. But sometimes, late at night, you feel the ache, not for people who rejected you, for the fantasy of being understood, someone seeing your world and wanting in. Not to change it, just to be in it with you. We don't just want people, we want someone to see us and stay. When you build alone, you get control and peace, but you lose being seen. This is why you're proud and lonely at the same time. You built something beautiful, and there's no one to show it to who'd truly get it. Sign number 1. You remember who made you small. You remember them, people who looked at you and decided you needed to be different, smaller, quieter, less. They didn't say it directly, you felt it. The way they changed subjects when you got excited, laughed at you, not with you, made being yourself feel like an inconvenience. Your brain doesn't forget people who made you shrink. Years later, you remember their names, their faces. That's why you built your world to never feel that small again. But when you build walls to protect yourself from people who hurt you, you also lock out people who might see you. But here's the sign that cuts deepest. You don't actually know if you built this world because you're independent or because you gave up. Did you stop trying to fit in because you found something better, or because trying hurt too much and this was easier? There's a difference. One is growth. The other is a wound you decorated. One says, I built this because I choose it. The other says, I built this because I had no choice. And late at night, when you're honest with yourself, you're not sure which one is true. These signs don't mean you're broken. They mean you learned how to stay big. The outside world kept asking you to be smaller, and your brain chose, I'd rather build my own world than shrink in theirs. That choice gave you space to breathe, to be big again. The world you built is proof you made it through. But sanctuary and prison look identical from inside. Both safe, both controlled, both yours. A sanctuary opens doors. A prison just paints them beautifully. One is healing, the other is hiding. And if you're honest, you know which one you're in. Some people slowly realize their world is a base camp, not a map. Some people notice they've been healing for years, and the outside still feels impossible. That's when they understand this isn't healing anymore. This is just comfortable hiding. Some people notice the world feels different when nobody asks them to perform. They find spaces where depth matters more than small talk, where silence isn't awkward, it's shared. Some people notice someone standing quietly at the doorway, waiting to be invited in. Just one. Someone who's earned it. Not all at once, not without boundaries, but enough to test if being seen still breaks them. Because research shows authenticity correlates with happiness, but so does belonging. The goal was never choosing one. It was finding belonging that doesn't cost you your authenticity. If this hit you, drop a comment with the sign that described your world. Let's see how many built something beautiful in the dark. You didn't stop trying to fit in. You started trying to survive people. And somewhere along the way, survival became your identity. The world you built? It's proof you made it through. The question is, are you still surviving? Or are you finally ready to live? One is a sanctuary you return to. The other is a beautiful cage you never leave. And you already know which one you're in.